Welcome guys to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to do project 90. So we are going to continue with the math quiz. So after this we'll start by creating the game.html and the game.css and the login.js. Now in the JavaScript we just have to add one function add user. So today we are not going to do game.js. We just have to design the game.html and the login.js. So function add user player one equal to document dot get element by id player one name dot value. Then player two equal to document dot get element by id player two name dot value, which is in the index.html. As I told you before. So after this, window dot local storage dot set item. So it will set the player one in the local storage, player one comma player one. Then same with the player two and comma player two. Window dot location will be game dot html. Now we'll come to the game dot html. In the game dot html, all the code we have to do ourselves. So we'll start with the body. Then we'll create a h4. The ID will be player one. Then we'll close the h4 and then a span with the ID score one. And then we'll score. And then we'll after closing the span, then we'll add a break and then h4 id equal player 2. Same with player 2, but the score will also be score 2. So then we'll add a div with the class container, then a center tag. In the center tag we'll add a h2. The style will be color equal to white. You can also change the color, like change it to blue. You can change the color of the sand also, which we'll talk about later. So okay, now we'll add two breaks, and the H2 text will be the math quiz. Then we'll add a div with the ID output. Then we'll close the div, and then three breaks. After three breaks, we'll add a H3 number one, and then we'll close the H3. Then two breaks. Then we'll add an input placeholder will be number one, class will be form control with which will be 60 percentage, and id will be number 2. Then we'll add three breaks. After adding three breaks, h3, then we'll add a h3, the text will be number 2. Then we'll close the h3. Then then we'll add two breaks. Input will be play. Then we'll add an input. The placeholder will be number 2. It will show the text number 2, but whenever you try to type something, it will change, and you can type anything on it. The class will be form control, and the width will be 60 percentage. The id will be number 1. Now class form control is a bootstrap class, and after that we'll add three break. We'll add three breaks. After that, we'll add the button send, the send button. So the text will be sent, and then when we click the button, the send function will occur, which we'll do in the next project. After this, the style will be background color green, yellow. So the code is done. The CSS you have to do on your own. Now we'll click on go live. So then first I'll add k. The login page is done in some other color, that had done before. So now, now as you can see, now we'll add the first number, which will be 7, and then 6. But you can't do the send because we'll do it in the next video or any or project 91. We'll do it in project 91. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, and I'll see you next time.